Hello, my name is Jim DeMayo, and this is A Course in Miracles. Today we're reading Lesson 41. God goes with me wherever I go. So if we're an extension of God, this only makes sense, doesn't it? If we're separate from God, we're confused. Confusion, based on the belief. Clarity, based on the belief. Choose your belief. Today's idea will eventually overcome completely the sense of loneliness and abandonment all the separate ones experience. Look, the separated ones are not those that are uninvolved or not evolved yet. The separated ones are you and me when we don't believe we're one with God, when we deny being the Son of God, when we deny Jesus as our brother, Buddha as our brother, Mohammed as our brother, when we make this whole separation jazz. But when we choose to believe we really are one, just when we simply are willing to entertain that notion, then we move from the separated ones and we move out of the loneliness and feeling of abandonment, painful feelings. Depression is an inevitable consequence of separation. So are anxiety, worry, a deep sense of helplessness, misery, suffering, and an intense fear of loss. Because really the loss has already occurred and we're just going to be experiencing it right and left. The separated ones have invented many, quote, cures for what they believe to be the ills of the world. But the one thing they do not do is to question the reality of the problem. I feel so separated. Am I separated? Yet its effects cannot be cured because the problem is not real. So we're trying to do the effects, right? We're going to stay lost in the effects. And when we try and make the problem right there in front of us and look at it, we begin to say, well, maybe this is not true. Good idea, right? Because the problem is not real. The idea for today has the power to end all this foolishness forever. And foolishness it is, despite the serious and tragic forms it may take. Yes, very much so. Deep within you is everything that is perfect, ready to radiate through you and out into the world. It will cure our sorrow and pain and fear and loss because it will heal the mind that thought these things were real and suffered out of its allegiance to them. You can never be deprived of your perfect holiness because its source goes with you wherever you go. You can never suffer because the source of all joy goes with you wherever you go. You can never be alone because the source, I like that word for God, of all life, source of all life, goes with you wherever you go. You're not separated. You're extended, so you're there. Nothing can destroy your peace of mind because God goes with you wherever you go. We understand that you would not believe all this. How could you, when the truth is hidden deep within, under the heavy cloud of insane thoughts, dense and obscuring, yet representing all you see? Today, we will make our first real attempt to get past this dark and heavy cloud and go through it to the light beyond. There will be only one long practice period today. In the morning, as soon as you get up, if possible, sit quietly for some 3 to 5 minutes with your eyes closed. At the beginning of the practice period, repeat today's idea very slowly. God goes with me wherever I go. Then make no effort to think of anything. Try instead to get a sense of turning inward, past all the idle thoughts of the world. Try to enter very deeply into your mind, keeping it clear of any thoughts that might divert your attention. You know, it's said in Transcendental Meditation that you need to get your mantra. Each day, this course offers you a mantra Today's mantra, God goes with me wherever I go. Your meditation period, 3 to 5 minutes, holding that mantra in your mind, not allowing your mind to skip off of it, staying focused, battling through the distractions. From time to time, you may repeat the idea if you find it helpful throughout the course of your day. But most of all, try to sink down and inward away from the world and all the foolish thoughts of the world, especially during your meditation period. You're trying to reach past all these things. You're trying to leave appearances and approach reality. You're trying to leave what you were taught and face the truth. It is quite possible to reach God. In fact, it's very easy because it is the most natural thing in the world. You might even say it is the only natural thing in the world. The way will open if you believe that it is possible. This exercise can bring very startling results even the first time it is attempted. Sooner or later it is always successful. We'll go into more detail about the kind of practice as we go along, but it will never fail completely, and instant success is possible. Throughout the day, use today's idea often, repeating it very slowly, preferably with eyes closed. Think of what you're saying with the words and what the words mean. God goes with me wherever I go. Concentrate on the holiness that you're about to imply about you, on the unfailing companionship that is yours, on the complete protection that surrounds you. You can indeed afford to laugh at fear thoughts, remembering that God goes with you wherever you go. And so do I, and so do you, and so all those you miss who may have passed, they go too with you. God goes with us, and you go with us wherever we go.